Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Family Home Kitchen. Ever tried a Nescafé cake before? Imagine a dessert that combines the comfort of a classic cake with the rich, indulgent flavor of your favorite morning brew. Nescafé cake is a unique fusion of these two delightful experiences, creating a taste sensation that's both familiar and excitingly different. It's a cake that's perfect for any occasion, whether it's a casual get-together or an elegant dinner party. If you haven't, you're in for a treat today. First, gather all the ingredients. Our delicious Nescafé cake calls for 2.5 cups of flour, which will be the foundation of the cake, giving it structure. Next, we need 2 large tablespoons of baking powder to help our cake rise and become fluffy. Now, sweetness is key in any cake, so we'll need 1.5 cups of sugar. For the liquid ingredients, we have a cup of milk and a tablespoon of vinegar, which when combined will create a homemade buttermilk, adding a tangy flavor to our cake. The star of our show is 2 tablespoons of Nescafé, giving our cake its signature coffee flavor. To bind everything together, we'll use 4 eggs and a dash of vanilla for an extra hint of sweetness. Finally, we'll need a cup of oil or a blend of butter and oil. This will add moisture to our cake, making it soft and tender. Now let's move on to the preparation process. Ready to bake? Here's how. Start by taking a large bowl and combine 2.5 cups of flour with 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Sift the mixture thoroughly to ensure there are no lumps. Next, in a separate bowl, mix 1 cup of milk with a tablespoon of vinegar and let it rest for a while. Meanwhile, let's move on to the eggs. In another bowl, whip up 4 eggs with 1.5 cups of sugar and a hint of vanilla. Whip it well until the mixture is nice and frothy. Now it's time to add the oil. Pour in a cup of oil or a mix of butter and oil if you prefer. Beat all the ingredients together until they are well blended. Once that's done, it's time for the star ingredient, Nescafé. Add in 2 tablespoons of Nescafé and give it another good whisk. Now, remember the milk and vinegar mixture we set aside earlier? It's time to add that in. Beat them together until they are well combined. Now, it's time to bring everything together. Slowly incorporate the liquid mixture into the flour, stirring as you go along. Keep combining until you have a smooth, homogeneous batter. Pour this batter into a greased and floured baking tray. Make sure to spread it evenly. Now preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius and bake the cake for about 35 minutes. Remember, all ovens are different, so keep an eye on your cake and make sure it doesn't burn. After baking, let the cake cool before moving on to the decoration. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to making a delicious Nescafé cake. But remember, the magic doesn't stop here. Stay tuned for the next segment where we'll show you how to decorate your cake to perfection. Enjoy your baking. Now for the fun part, decorating the cake. First, let's prepare our cream. We begin by beating the cream until it's light and fluffy. To this, we add cheese and a hint of Nescafé, blending these in until we achieve a smooth, velvety mixture. If you prefer a sweeter taste, you can add powdered sugar at this stage, especially if you're not using sweetened condensed milk. Now, once our cake has thoroughly cooled, it's time to lavish it with our cream. Spread it generously over the cake, ensuring an even layer. The final touch, a sprinkle of creativity. Decorate your cake with caramel drizzle, a scatter of nuts, or even some chocolate shavings. The choice is yours, so don't be afraid to experiment. And there you have it, a delicious Nescafé cake, as pleasing to the eye as it is to the taste buds. Let's recap the process. We've embarked on a delightful journey to create a unique Nescafé cake. From combining flour and baking powder, to beating eggs with sugar and vanilla, to the final touch of adding Nescafé. The result is a mouth-watering delicacy that's as unique as it is delicious. And remember, you can always switch up the oil for butter if you're after a richer flavor. Enjoy your homemade Nescafé cake. Until next time, happy baking. If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button for all new updates in the world of cooking.